Hey, Jenna, what does this picture remind you of? That one? Alzheimer's benefit, May 19, 1982. The Congressional Club, Nancy Reagan, First Lady Barbara Bush, Second Lady. They clap, they smile, they never quite talk. Not a few, but not a few. They say a photo says 1,000 words. This one whispered just 5. Don't bring it up again. They stood side by side in black and white. The world saw grace and pearls and light, but behind those eyes and matching pose was everything nobody knows. I've spoken to their children, their staff, their friends. One side says we were polite, the other says we were frozen. One was raised to wave, one to withhold. I heard it from a granddaughter. I was raised polite, raised to serve, knew how to smile, knew how to swerve. But even I could feel that freeze when Nancy came up. We changed the keys, and from a son I learned to spot the subtle chill, the pause in voice, the silent will. My mother smiled, my mother waved, but kept her sharpest words unbrave. It started in 1980. George Bush called Reagan's plan voodoo economics. Reagan forgave, Nancy did not. She remembered. That man smiled while he sank the ship, then begged for port with handshake grip. Let him in, that's politics. But his wife, she never fits. Barbara didn't hate her, that's a myth, she said. I don't understand her, which for Barbara meant everything. She told her granddaughter she's elegant, just not open. She told her staff, let's not bring her up. Nancy, for her part, just stared through her. Polite, cool, perfectly groomed. We don't talk about Nancy, and we don't press on Barb. They ruled with posture, ruled with grace, but never shared the same space. One said, watch me. One said fine, one wore silence, one wore spine. And somewhere in that luncheon glow was everything we'd never know. Then came the call, 1993. Nancy went on TV, said something Barbara didn't like. Barbara called her, said don't ever call me again. And she didn't. She wears her pearls like armor tight. I wave my truth in morning light. She curtsies ghosts, she haunts the hall, but warmth, that's not her call. She hugs too close, she speaks too plain. She walks in thunder, I walk in rain. She governs hearts, I shape the air. And we both know we won't compare. We don't talk about Nancy, and we don't test old Barb. They ruled with elegance and steel, and never made the space to feel. One read notes, one wrote lines, one waved soft, one made signs. A photo snapped, the curtain rose, but no one really got too close. The husbands, they got along. Ron admired George's steadiness, George respected Ron's light. They laughed, they worked, they let the chill pass quietly between their wives. When Nancy passed in 2016, the Bush family sent a warm statement. When Barbara died in 2018, Nancy was already gone. No speeches, no tributes, just a moment of respect, and still, no one brought it up. No feud declared, no glass was thrown, but the tone, oh, it was known. The east wing chilled, the air was fine. Two women drawing one thin line. In that photo, grace and glow leaves a tension we all know. No need to dig, just smile instead. And don't ask what was never said. It wasn't a feud, but it wasn't.